kindergarten and first grade students, we are going to be learning how to do a road drawing today. And we're going to be using a technique that introduces a kind of complicated technique, but we're going to use it in a really simple way in this drawing called linear perspective. And it was a way that artists could figure out how to draw things more accurately as if they were real 3D objects in our world as we see them. And so we're going to use one of the tricks from linear perspective to help us draw a road, and then you're going to add a whole bunch of other things that you want to add into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take a ruler. So you do need a ruler for this lesson, and you're going to put it in the middle of your paper to your best ability, and you want it to be directly in the middle. You don't want it to be diagonal, but you want it to be straight across your paper. And what we're going to make is called a horizontal line. So right in the middle to your best ability, draw a horizontal line all the way across. Okay, now this line is what we call a horizon line. And basically it just separates the ground from the sky. Okay, so now we're going to put a dot right in the middle. We're going to call that our vanishing point. Now, all you have to do to complete your road is take your ruler and you're going to draw a straight line from your vanishing point, that little dot that comes out and gets wide, so it's on a diagonal. And then you're going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to try to make sure it ends up in about the same spot. And if it doesn't, it's okay too. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so I'm going to line up with my dot. I'm going to draw a straight line just like this. All right, so now we have our road. Now I know this doesn't seem like it's a road, but if you stand in the middle of a road and you look down it, it looks like it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it goes away. And so that's the illusion we're going for. So to finally complete this illusion, I'm going to draw a straight line right down the center, and that's going to help me make some of my dotted lines like you see in the road. So I'm going to start off with one that looks like it's kind of big, and what's going to happen is that I'm going to draw more and more of these little boxes, but they're going to get smaller as they go on, and they're going to get closer together all the way until they look like they're little tiny lines like that. Okay? I'm going to erase the rest of it. And there we have our road. All right. So after this, students, what you're going to do is you're going to add anything you want to this. So if you want to put a car on the road, you can. If you want to put houses, if you want this to be, for example, a desert road where it looks like it's going out to nowhere, you could put cacti, you could put a mountain range of any sort in the back, like that. And then you can finish it out and make it a really nice drawing. But the whole idea and the concept that I want you to really try for is to do the road and make it look like a road. All right, students, I'm going to post pictures of my completed drawing, and hopefully that'll give you some ideas. But the main point of this lesson is to learn how to do the road. And so if you need, yet again, if you need to pause the video at certain parts while I'm doing all the lines for the road, do that. Make sure you use a ruler. Okay, very important for this. It helps you draw straight lines. And after the road's done, well, you don't need the ruler anymore. You can just go ahead and draw anything you want. Okay? All right, so that's the lesson for this week. We're learning how to use linear perspective to make a road. So I hope you have fun.